If you ever walk away from conversation wondering who made them mad instead of why they're mad, you are being triangulated. This is one of the oldest tricks in the book of toxic human behavior. It doesn't require aggression or loud arguments. It just requires a third person. When someone refuses to deal with an issue directly, they pull in someone else to validate them, intimidate you, or rewrite the reality of what happened. This is called triangulation. Here's the first mechanism: shifting the focus. Instead of addressing your valid concern, they suddenly mention how supportive someone else is. My ex never complained about this. Or, even my boss thinks you're overreacting. Suddenly, the argument isn't about their behavior anymore. It's about your jealousy or your insecurity. You spend energy defending yourself against imaginary rivals instead of solving the actual problem. Second, manufactured rivalry. They create competition where there is none. They'll casually mention a coworker who admires them or a friend who understands them better than you do. This triggers your primitive fear of abandonment. You start working harder for their approval just to prove you aren't the one being replaced. But remember, if you were truly secure in a relationship, you wouldn't need to compete for basic respect. Third, information distortion. Because they involve other people, messages get twisted. They might tell you what someone else supposedly said about you without giving you proof. Now you're angry at a stranger based on gossip. This isolates you. You become too busy defending your reputation to notice that the person manipulating you is the only one holding the microphone. Now here's a deeper insight. Triangulation works because healthy people want harmony. When tension arises, we look for ways to smooth it over. A manipulator knows this. They know that if they introduce a third variable, a rival, a critic, a savior, you will instinctively try to restore balance. You'll apologize to stop the drama. You'll compromise to reduce the conflict. Meanwhile, they remain untouched. They watch you scramble while they sit comfortably in the middle, controlling the flow. So how do you protect yourself? First, refuse to play the game. If they bring up a third party, ask a simple question. Does this have anything to do with me and you? If they insist it does, redirect it back to your direct dynamic. Then let's discuss us. I don't care about what they think. Second, trust your own eyes. Do not accept secondhand interpretations of reality. Ask for evidence. Do not argue with ghosts. And finally, recognize that real love and real respect are exclusive. They don't require you to fight a battle for a seat at the table. If you are always competing for someone's attention, you aren't in a partnership. You are in an auction, and you are the commodity.